The skies of Zurich, Switzerland hold a promise of abundance, luxury, and beauty. The clouds are thick with pre-Roman Celtic history, and even though clouds don't actually speak, it's not hard to understand that Zurich is a diva destination. The city of Zurich lies in the heart of Europe and at the center of Switzerland. I arrived on a Sunday and the streets were peaceful, just what I needed to take in and grasp the metropolis experience. The repose of the city made it just perfect to settle into a comfy hotel. I have to add that the morning champagne did add a little bit of sparkle to this diva destination. There are over 380,000 people living in Zurich, making it Switzerland's largest city. Compared to other cities, there are few tall buildings in Zurich. Getting ready to venture out into the September Sunday sun of Switzerland, I took a moment to glimpse through my window, and it seemed that almost each rooftop flaunted some sort of greenery. And the green lungs of the city didn't just stop there. The city of Zurich is among the world's leaders in protecting the climate by continued optimization and creation of public transport, enlargement of bicycle-only networks, and literally everyone there rode a bike if they were not on foot or on board a tram. Zurich is also known for its research projects on renewable energy and enclosure of the Speedway. I wasn't in a rush to board the electric trams, though. As I walked my way through the city, I delighted myself in the spotlessness of the space and found myself near the Limmatsch River. Standing on the riverbanks, it was easy to see why Switzerland was the birthplace of Toblerone. I'm guessing it was pretty easy for Theodor Tobler to be creative, inventive, and passionate enough to manifest his Swiss delight through chocolate. Alright, so I'm a little bit fixated on chocolate, just a little. But all that walking can work up an appetite. After all the sightseeing, I was still keen on getting a taste of Switzerland, so I headed down to Sprungli. Definitely do yourself a favor and visit this store, undoubtedly one of the small pleasures of Zurich. Of course, it's not your average budget for chocolate, but definitely worth it. On a Sunday, I suppose Zurich didn't have much to offer in terms of a nightlife, but I've heard that Zurich does boast the highest density of clubs in Switzerland. But it being a Sunday certainly didn't stop me from flirting with Zurich's nightfall neighborhood. Apparently, you can never turn up too late for an adventure, or at least the whiff of fondue and raclette beckoning you. Fondue is probably the most famous Swiss food. Fondue is made out of melted cheese, and it's eaten by dipping small pieces of bread or potatoes into the melted cheese. And according to our waiter, this dish was invented in the olden days and eaten straight out of the pot in winter to keep the meal warm and the family close. I also tried some raclette, hot cheese dribbled over potatoes, served with some small gherkins, pickles, and onions. Doesn't really sound filling, but what do you know? I was full of satisfaction at the flavor of Zurich. Not only was I relieved that the windowsill could support my weight, I was comforted to know that Zurich was a city where people were considerate. Not once did I feel out of favor for my differing aesthetics. Of course, my weave could have done with a differing aesthetic, but hey. If Zurich were a song genre, it would be jazz. The people of Zurich are stylish and courteous. The taste of Zurich is chocolate cheesecake. If Zurich were a color, it would be green. My new Swiss word is raclette. Zurich is enthralling, elegant, and fresh.